Hello guys and welcome back to iTechnology Reviews. Today we're gonna do a tutorial for beginners how to install Windows 10. I'm gonna tell you how to make an USB installation stick and how to configure the Windows setup, because there is problem when you upgrade from Windows 8 to Windows 10. It will take to convert some partitions. So I will tell you how to do this. I'm gonna give you tips and tricks for Windows 10 and drivers. If you need driver, I will tell you how to resolve those problems, because Windows 10 comes with already installed new drivers, so you will not need all the drivers. First thing, put in Google, download Windows 10 x64 or 86, I don't know. This is 64 bits or 86 is 32-bit system. So select what you need. I told you this tutorial is for beginners. So what's the difference? The 64-bit supports more programs and programs specially developed for 64-bit processing and more than 4 GB of RAM and even 4 GB of RAM. For example, I have 8 GB of RAM in that I can use. So now I select, for example, for this installation, I select 64 bits because I love this system. I work a lot with all kinds of programs, and I select download 64 bits. So now that you type these keywords, select the first one, download Windows 10, not upgrade, but you will need download tool now. This tool will already format your USB stick and install the Windows. You will not need anything else. So now I'll run the tool. Now that you run the tool, create installation media for another PC. Do not upgrade it because you will install a clean system. If you saw our tutorials, we insist that using clean system, making formats, because upgrading and converting from old applications to new one, you will get bugs and problems. Use recommended option for this PC, language Windows 10. And I didn't tell you guys, this is an original untouched copy of Windows 10 directly from Microsoft website, so it's official. USB flash drive, and this is my flash drive. Click next and you'll see this progress. Remember that you got to have a serial number for this product, or if you have Windows 8, Windows 8.1, you can upgrade it or installing for free. Microsoft says this, so it's kind of a good thing. And I got to tell you guys, I worked a little bit with Windows 10, and Windows 10 does not delete you applications, cracked application like I heard. To other fellows it happened, but I think it's Windows Defender that does this. It finds the cracked application or a crack that you have in the system, and it's I think it will delete it. But this makes Kaspersky or Norton antivirus, this antivirus softwares does this like the Windows Defender. So Windows 10 have not a fault in this, because the antivirus software does this. Now we are in our post-production editing studio and we're going to install to this notebook. In some BIOS you will find UEFI boot support, so this UEFI you have to enable it for Windows 10 to work, because it will not boot on your boot primary device. In our case we're going to insert now the stick and boot from USB flash drive. So now in setup in BIOS you got to give boot manager, let's see, USB CD, where is it, USB hard, I think this is, and we're gonna put it first. Save configuration, and now you're gonna need F8 or F4 for this notebook for recovery, because you got to tell him what's the boot. For example, here the F4 in notebook, in this particular notebook, but in most PCs you got to hold the F8, and the F8 it's some kind of shortcut for BIOS, not changing BIOS the default boot, the first boot device. Now select your time in currency, I don't know, US for United States, UK for United Kingdom or other country, English United States for example, and now click install. Okay, if you don't have a product key, let's dim the gain from the camera. Okay, it's visible. If you don't have a product key, you click I don't have a product key and will forward you. So now you can select Windows 10 Pro or Home. I recommend you Pro because it has more features. Click next and let's do a clean install. Custom, click on custom. If you have problems when installing Windows 10 and you get this message, Windows cannot be installed on this select disk on MBR partition table. On UEFI systems, Windows can only be installed on GPT disks. So when you get this message and you can't install the Windows, you got to open up with Shift and F10. When you press Shift F10, it opens up the CMD in administrator mode. So now type disk part and we'll open up this disk partition mode. Now list disk, type list disk and you'll see two disks. We are interested in select and type select disk 0. Disk 0 is the selected disk, and now type clean, enter. Disk partition is cleaning the disk. So please be aware when you do this commands, you will lose everything. Don't want to lose the information. Are on the internet software programs that will convert in GPT disks without losing the information. So if you don't want to use this command, sometimes deleting the drives will not take effect. So you have to use the CMD disk partition. Now reconfigure your drives. I think I want to give here 75 gigs of storage. Okay, and Windows warned us that it could make some additional partition for the system. I don't know what are these partitions, but here's the primary partition of 75 gigs of storage. And now this is the second partition. We made the partition, so we got to install on the smaller partition because this one is for I don't know, storage or for some kind of large programs, videos, music or other stuff. Here we are interested to install the system. Click next and wait. So this is pretty much it with the installation of Windows. So now it asks us to connect to the internet. Skip this step, I'm not interested in. Use Express settings. So you will see Windows 10 has a lot of privacy options. I don't know, unprivacy, if you want my opinion. Who's me? Let's install it. Me example. Okay, just a moment. While it loads, I got to tell you guys, if you want to install Windows 8 or Windows 8.1 with the USB flash drive, that is everything that you need, that software you can download from Microsoft's website and install the Windows on the USB flash drive. It's more practical. You don't have to burn any disk or anything. The trick is Windows 8 and Windows 8.1 you will not find that. Windows 8.1 I think you will find it, but Windows 8 you will not find on the Microsoft website, or you can find the developer options, but you are not interested. You are interested in the final version. So this is the official version found on the Microsoft website. These Windows have the latest driver. So the most important driver is the video card driver. So if you have NVIDIA, for example, you can download it from the NVIDIA website, and it has for Windows 10, so you will not have problems. Other drivers like for example the chipset, if you have Intel, it put automatically, it will load that driver, so you will not need it. So if you want to install the drivers, you have, for example, on a file, a compatibility setting. That compatibility setting will help you. This is not important, these are files from installation of Windows, but for example we have these files, and this is a, I don't know, a display driver for your notebook. So you want to install it on Windows 10. What can you do? You want to click Troubleshoot Compatibility. It will detect the issues, and in most time, in 95% of cases, it will work. You have to click this program work in the earlier versions. So you click next and you select what kind of Windows did that program work. If you want Windows 8, you can select Windows 8 and now test your software driver. So some drivers will not work, some drivers will be exigent and will demand exactly for Windows 10. If you search the internet, you will find the driver for your notebook, for example, or your PC, and the producer puts it in Windows 10. My recommendation is download that driver and install it exactly for your operating system. Do not use this compatibility mode. This compatibility mode is for helping you if you don't have other solutions. If we can help you, please contact us below in the comment box. We are iTechnology Reviews. I hope you like this tutorial. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos, tutorials or reviews. Until then, have a great day guys. Bye.